gal here, Girl Racer Scrap for Newton's Nook Designs, and today I'm going to make a card using this stamp set here, Newton's Perfect Pumpkin, and I'll also use another set, and I'll show you that a little later. I don't realize that until I get to that point. But here I'm going to take the little pumpkin and I'm going to stamp it with some MFT, the black ink. It is good for Copic coloring, but I don't Copic color here. So I'm just stamping a few out, and I'm using my mini ink blending tool, and I'm going to get some distress ink out. And I'm just going to distress these little pumpkins really quick and easy. This is spiced marmalade, and I really like the little blending tool. It's just easy and precise, and you can just get into your images a lot better. So I'm going to just show you a little bit of that, and if you can see, I've already colored some and cut them out over there in the corner. Just doing this for a demonstration. And there they are. I have fussy cut them out, and I cut out the little curly Q. I wasn't about to do that. And I just colored the stem with a brown distress marker, nothing fancy, just colored it in. So now I'm going to take my Memento marker, and I'm going to go around and color the edge of my cutout pieces. It just finishes it off and makes it look more professional. And a quick tip is, if you do it from the back side, just in case you accidentally miss or slip, you will write on the back of your item versus the colorful front item, and so this way you won't ruin your piece. So now I cut out my main panel for my card. It's an MFT stitched rectangle die. I love those. And it's just a piece of natural cardstock. It's a little bit lighter than craft. And I'm going to go ahead and distress it with the Seedless Preserves and the Dusty Concord. And I'm going to do the entire background, and I'm going to make somewhat of a gradient with the two colors. And again, I'm going to use my mini ink blending tools. So I'm really juicing these up because I haven't really used these blending tools with these inks yet. So my little foam pads were pretty dry. So I know I'm going to edit it here, and you'll see the finished thing because it took a little while. You do get a little messy. You'll see my fingers are lightly purple. And now I'm going to spritz it with some homemade Perfect Pearl Spray. I'll do it off camera because I basically lay that in my garbage can and then do it. There you go. So you can see the little dots, and then I hit it with a heat gun to make sure the distress ink is dry and that the Perfect Pearls are dry. So this gives it a nice light sheen, and then you also get the water reacts to the distress ink to make all those little dots to make it look like a more eerie, Halloween-y background. So here I'm going to take this die cut spooky fence that is a MFT die, and I'm just kind of laying out my pumpkins, trying to see where I'm going with this. So you'll see, sorry for the one-handedness, I sprained my elbow on my left hand, so on my left elbow. So that's why my left hand looks a little weak and odd in the video. I can't really pick up too much and twist my elbow in certain ways, so kind of one-handed crafting here. I also cut up some bats, and I will also use the bats from the stamp set to create depth. So here's where I realized I wanted to use the bat and some other items. So this is another Newton's Nook Designs stamp set called Spooky Street. And I know from this I used the bat, the moon, and my sentiment, and the little owl from this. So I am editing. There we go. So now I have stamped the the owl, the bats, and the moon, and well, I don't think I did my sentiment yet. Maybe I did. I did all that in VersaFine ink because it's really dark, black, and crisp. And I've gone ahead and already adhered all my die cuts with some Scotch Quick Dry. And sorry I went off camera a little bit, but I wanted to flap the wings up on my little bat and just put it on my card base. And I'm not done with this card. No, it has to have some Wink of Stella. So I'm just reaching to grab that. No card is done without that stuff. I don't know if you guys don't have that. You need to get some Wink of Stella. I prefer the clear. It just works out every color possible. And again, I'm sorry I went out of frame. I am coloring the pumpkins with the Wink of Stella, putting some shine on some, and then putting just some highlights on others, but I will show you the card here. Don't fear. But you can lightly see me kind of just coloring away with the clear glitter. And I also get that moon. And I know right there it looks really, really bad, but you don't see that. Only in certain light. You'll see when I lift it. Yep, can't see it now. But you do see the shine. So that's my card for today. Thanks for watching.